Hey guys, it's your girl Lisa with Real Movie Lovers. And this week, I'm doing a segment that I haven't done in a little while. So guess what time it is? That's right. It's time for our remake, reboot news of the week. Oh yeah. Doug Liman to tackle Stephen King epic The Stand for Paramount. Exclusive. All right, guys. They are remaking Stephen King's The Stand, which is like a book with over 1,000 pages. I have never read the book, but I'm probably going to do it now on audio book because I don't really have time to sit down and read it over 1,000 pages. But the point is, this remake will be the third one. The Stand is about a deadly plague that eviscerates most of the population. And the survivors who are immune are divided into two factions. Basically, kind of depicting good versus evil. One is led by like a wise old lady, and one is led by maybe the devil. I watched this like a long time ago. Well, okay. When it was originally adapted, it was in 1994. And it was like a TV miniseries with like 4 episodes. And I remember watching it. It was good. It was long, but it was good. And from what I remember, it had a good run. I'm pretty sure the bad guy was the devil. He was like leading them astray. And then you had the lady who represented good, who was leading them, to a better life, better pastures, whatever. And they were like going at it. So the final showdown happened in Vegas. Imagine that. But then I find out that this is not the first time that they've remade it. They recently remade The Stand again into a TV miniseries in 2020. That one was 9 episodes. And it had like Whoopi Goldberg in it. And let me just tell you, I had no idea. If I saw a trailer or anything, I either never saw it or completely forgot. I had no idea that they had remade it again in 2020. But I understand why it had no traction. Y'all released a series about a plague killing off the population when an actual plague was actually happening. Now, of course, they didn't have the foresight to know what was going to happen. It just so happened that it released the same year. 2020 was the year of the Stand remake and the year COVID came through. Very bad timing. And now they're doing it again. But except instead of having a mini series, they're making it into a movie. One movie. No sequels, just one movie. And I'm wondering how, Sway, because the 1994 version had 4 episodes. Each episode was like an hour and a half. So like 360 minutes or something long. 2020 series remake was 9 episodes. And each episode was like 50 minutes or so. So that's something like $450, like 450 minutes. So we're talking a lot. Okay, it's a lot. And what they want to do is turn it into one movie. That's going to be 2 hours long? From what I recall, The Stand had a lot of different characters. And, it had a lot of great story, a lot of great development, arcs. I don't know if they can cover that ground in one movie. Twice the adaptation has required a limited series. How are they going to do this? I have no idea. Let's talk about who's in charge of it and directing it. Doug Liman. Now this guy, he has quite a nice little spread. He's done the Bourne Identity franchise. That's big. He did Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Oof. That movie. Oh, you know what? I need to add that to my list. So, no, I've already seen it. What I'm saying is add it to the list to watch with the family. You know what? He was in charge of the remake of Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. I haven't seen it. I think that it's probably a good movie. Jake Gyllenhaal is an excellent actor, but it's a remake. It's not standing on its own. If it was standing on its own and you were just kind of creating a whole, like, you were taking the elements of the Roadhouse, but it was like a whole new movie, not, different character, different everything. But it's a remake. So the problem with remakes, which again while we're here, is you can't help but compare it. And Lyman also collaborated with Tom Cruise on The Edge of Tomorrow, which that was fun. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. When he kept repeating the same day over and over again when an alien invasion happened. Dang, I gotta add it to the list too. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Again, The Stand, which the first time around, the 1994 version, that was already good. Now, the graphics probably don't hold up to today. They had some practical effects, but the graphics probably don't hold up to today. Which makes me wonder how the 2020 looked, because they were saying it had divisive subplots, a confusing story structure, and slow pace. Not the greatest foundation for a series. I'm thinking it was just COVID that kind of messed it up, but maybe it had a couple of other problems with it. Should I watch it? I'll think about it. This isn't the only Stephen King limited series TV adaptation. Like we know they've adapted his books to movies, but he's had quite a few. So one was obviously the original It 1990s TV series. There was Rose Red, which that was a crazy one. Storm of the Century. Oh, the Langoliers. Honestly, there is a lot here that they can actually remake that I wouldn't be too mad about. Maybe because I'm a Stephen King fan, why I'm allowing the blasphemy. Or maybe it's because they did such a good job remaking it that it has grown my faith in them. Although they didn't remake Carrie. They didn't do so good. Hit and miss, I guess. But for this one, The Stand, if they're turning it into a 2-hour movie, I'll watch it. If they were saying we're remaking it into a whole nother mini series, I'm probably not gonna watch it. No. It's a lot to invest in. I like the first one. I don't need another one. But I'm just wondering, because of how many characters there are, from what I know, what I remember, and the different storylines and the arcs and different things that happen, I wonder if they're not going to lose a lot condensing it so much into a 2-hour movie, 1 2-hour movie. So it's not like they're turning it into a trilogy. The Stand, 1, 2, 3. It's just one. All right, Mr. Lyman. All right, let's see what you do. What about you guys? Interested in The Stand? Have you watched any of his other TV miniseries that I mentioned? Oh, the Tommyknockers. That was another good one. Oh my gosh, the Tommyknockers. No, don't remake that one. I'll take back what I said. Only remake some of them. Only some of them. All right. Let me know, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you like the video, hit the like, subscribe. I'm messing this up. Okay, if you like the video, please hit like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can maybe always be updated on what's going on, depending on what the algorithm wants to show you. And many thanks to my top tier Patreon members, Von Kurt and Thelma. Thank you so much for your support. If you're looking to help out and support, check out my Patreon at NXG Global Productions, where I discuss movies, behind the scenes, updates, exclusive looks at stuff that I'm working on, and tips and tricks for production and writing. I'm looking to build a community over there and would love to have you be a part. Check you guys in the next video. Bye.